the Dixie Sun News at noon, I'm Stephanie Dupar.
And I'm Monique Chavez. Thanks for tuning in.
Forget card or cash, Dixie State is going credit. At the State of the University address yesterday, President Biff Williams announced that Mountain America Credit Union is partnering with DSU Athletics as its official credit union. Mountain America has always shown high interest in Dixie State, supporting the move to D1 athletics. The credit union was also revealed to be sponsoring Jumbotrons, as well as an Art in the City Bison as a show of their partnership. Also announced at the address was the progress of the Status to Stature initiative. This being the final year of that plan, President Williams revealed that a new program would be released in 2020, expanding the initiative to 2025. To learn more, visit our online forum. The wait for St. George Regional Airport to open is coming to an end. The airport has been shut down and undergoing a complete overhaul since May. A problematic soil called blue clay was found underneath the runway and caused numerous issues such as cracks and bumps. The runway is being completed and lengthened, and while the airport itself is undergoing several cosmetic changes. Starting next Thursday, regular flights to Salt Lake, Denver, Phoenix, and Los Angeles will resume, with the addition of a new route to Dallas-Fort Worth.
Dixie State is marking 108 years of higher education with a birthday celebration. DSU is making sure to extend the festivities to the whole community, collaborating with local businesses to create the Birthday Bison Tour.
Something that would engage the community and just kind of be free and fun, something they can go do to not only remember the bison and that, like, oh hey, these cool like art installments in our community, kind of from campus, but something free and fun.
From 4 to 6 p.m. tonight, treats and prizes will be handed out at 8 different bison statues around town. Locations include Town Square, Innovation Plaza, and Tag and Go. For a map of the tour, visit dixie.edu/birthday.
Every day, we take for granted the people who work around us. Maybe we have a conversation, but rarely do we get to know the full story.
Like after like a year of working here, I was like, we need something like way better. Like let's get Starbucks in here, and I like talk to the right people, and I mean, I'm the reason why Starbucks like ended up like coming through.
Meet Asta Mariano, the reason Dixie State has Starbucks coffee, a real-life rock star and about the coolest barista you'll ever get to meet. Mariano is originally from Hawaii, but moved to St. George 3 years ago and has been at Dixie State ever since. Although he isn't a student himself, Mariano has found himself ingrained deeply within the Dixie State community.
I'm almost like as if I'm like a student, you know, like I know all the workers and stuff. I know what they want as far as drinks go. And all the students, like I see them all come and go, like at this point.
Usually he knows what they want before they even ask for it, which I think is really cool.
I can tell when somebody's new and they don't know what they want or where they're going, and I can always help them.
Mariano's friendliness and warmth is genuine because he has a real gratitude for where he is.
I kind of got to thank the coffee shop for like kickstarting, or Dixie State in general, for kind of kickstarting kind of like my second job outside of Starbucks and stuff.
The second job he is referring to is his band Nevermind. Mariano may be a barista in the morning, but he is a full-fledged rock star at night. Just ask his drummer, McCabe.
He's the best guitar player I know. I don't know. You wouldn't know that just looking at him. That he's the best guitar player ever.
Mariano completes his rock star image with his trademark tattoos.
So I first started getting in tattoos when I was like 16. My first one was this like anchor. I mean, you could point anyone out and there's always meaning to it in some way, but I don't really, they're just cool.
And for someone who prioritizes being kind and making others feel comfortable, being cool is just a side effect. But that's just what happens when you're Asta Mariano. For Dixie Sun News, I'm Stephanie Dupar. Mariano also has a new album dropping soon and will be performing with his band at the Music Revolution Fest in October.
Saturday is National Dance Day, and the DSU department is collaborating with local dance instructor Lori Newell and Washington County community members to host a day of free workshops in celebration of dance. There will be 9 different genres of dance taught, including aerial, ballet, and ballroom. The workshops will be geared towards beginners, so people with little or no dance background are encouraged to attend. The event will conclude with a social dance where participants can put what they learned throughout the day to practice. The event begins at 1 p.m. in the Cox Performing Arts Center and ends at 6:30.
Studies show that 73% of employers are more likely to hire someone who volunteers over someone who doesn't. Volunteering is also associated with lowering depression and increasing happiness. If you want to volunteer but don't know how to get involved, there is a community volunteer fair in the Gardner Center from 3 to 8 p.m. tonight. 45+ local agencies and organizations will be present to share their philanthropic opportunities and need. The event is open to students and all community members.
DSU is the 5th most diverse college in Utah and proud to celebrate it. The Dixie Hispanic Student Association and Multicultural Inclusion Center kicked off the Hispanic and Latinx Heritage Month by hosting a Spanglish karaoke night on Monday. National Hispanic Heritage Month began September 15th and lasts through October 15th. The next MIC event will be a book signing on Tuesday. The rest of this month's events include an open mic night, a painting party, and will end with the closing celebration and dance on Monday, October 14th.
It's hard to miss the rainbow flag sprinkled all over the city, declaring that Pride Week is here. Not one to miss out on the fun, St. George is celebrating with a festival and a drag show. The drag show will be tomorrow night at the Hilton Garden Inn from 7 to 10, but is a 21 and over event. The festival is on Saturday in Town Square Park. The state and national parks will also have activities available, as well as live music and a pet area where you can adopt and snuggle with animals.
DSU is moving up in the world, at least in college rankings. Last year we had been voted 7th in top public schools and now rank 6th. We also moved up in Regional College West from 26th place to 25th, best ranked, and lastly, we scored number 22 in social mobility. Hey, it's not much, but at least we're moving up.
6 ain't bad. You know what? 6 ain't bad.
All right, coming up, volleyball coach Robin Felder will be joining Michael Sanos-Coy to talk about their recent tournament win and what we can expect to see from them in the future.
Radio Dixie 91.3. We don't play that. Nope, not that. A big fat no there. That's what we play. And stuff like that. On St. George's only alternative, Radio Dixie 91.3. Oh, and from 9 till midnight, we play this. I need a one dance. And this. Radio Dixie 91.3 FM.
There is a place where rocks bleed and nature blushes on a battlefield green with envy, where dimples determine destiny and a tiny wooden teeth holds the outcome in the balance. There is a place where friends are opponents and opponents are friends, where the prize is elusive, the conquest is captivating, and the score isn't settled till the drinks are down. There is a place.
I take the road less traveled, run free, unwind, unravel, someplace outside with lots to do. Green trees, red rocks, and don't forget that blue sky. The sunshine shining, sunshine pouring on me. Think I might just stay a while. Say hooray all day because the sun is gonna shine on me. Sun is gonna shine on me. Sun's gonna shine on me.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back. I'm joined here by volleyball coach Robin Felder. What's going on, Coach? How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. You ready to get this interview started?
Let's do it.
All right. So you guys traveled to Texas last weekend, and you guys participated in the LCU Chap Classic tournament, and you guys were entering the tournament 1 and 3. What was the pep talk like before going to the LCU Chap Classic tournament?
I think the biggest thing is just that we wanted to rebound from our first weekend. We had a long list of things that we needed to fix. And honestly, just the chemistry on the court, it just wasn't quite working right. So we just kind of rebounded from that. Our mission for the next weekend was redemption. So we wanted to go and play well that second weekend heading into our MAC play.
All right, and you guys definitely redeemed yourself. You guys defeated Texas Permian Basin, Southwestern Oklahoma State, Pittsburgh State and Lubbock Christian improved you guys' record to 5-3. You guys basically got your brooms out and just swept the competition. Like, that's amazing to see. And I was getting updates from the game. I was like, yes, 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 every time.
Yeah, we were feeling the exact same way. Every time we played a team, it was like, okay, 1 down, 3 to go, 2 down, 2 to go. So it definitely was a weekend where we got momentum heading forward.
So what was working for you guys? What was clicking for you guys to be successful throughout the tournament?
I think honestly just a balanced offense. For us the prior weekend we hadn't really been able to get our middles really going. So once you establish your middle, then it just opens up your whole offense. So the fact that Logamel and Lizzie just had a great weekend offensively just opened up our pins. We really just started to see Toa open up on the outside and Meg open up on the right side, and just things started to just kind of click like they do in volleyball.
Yeah.
So it was great.
So speaking of Toa, Lauren, and Megan, like Toa earned MVP for the tournament. And looking at her stats, 12 kills, 2 aces, 10.25 digs, and 1.5 blocks throughout the tournament. That's really great to see stats-wise. And Megan getting that triple-double against Southwestern Oklahoma State, and she's the first trailblazer to do that, to accomplish it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And Lauren, I know she's known for her defense and getting all those blocks, and that's really, really cool to see. So does Toa, Megan, Lauren practice differently during practice at all?
No, I mean, that's pretty much what we see from them in practice. I mean, we definitely know our own tendencies, but Toa is playing 6 rotations for us this year, where last year she only played 3. So it's been awesome to see her playing defense. Her ball control has improved immensely. Megan is just Megan. I mean, the fact that she's setting so much better this year, and in that starting lineup for setting, she's going to get more triple doubles throughout the year, because she can set, she can dig, she can swing. And then Logamel, last year she was a blocking machine. This year she wanted to focus on her offense. So, I mean, I think she hit over 500 on the weekend. It was just nice to see her kind of get after the ball and move the ball around.
Wow, that's really amazing to see. And yeah, that's really awesome to see. And you guys got huge momentum from this tournament. Like, what's the big shift with this momentum going into conference play this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, that's the best part about preseason, is that's what it's for. You find out where you're weak, you find out where you need to get better, and starting now we're 0-0. So all that matters now is that we move forward in Pac West play, our MAC play, and we open up with South Dakota's this weekend. So honestly, we're just trying to use that momentum and that chemistry moving forward.
Yeah, all right, all right. And speaking of South Dakota Mines at Black Hills State, you guys got them in your home court. Like, what you guys got to do to prepare to defeat Black Hills State and South Dakota Mines?
Yeah, I mean, we love playing in the SAC. So when we can pack the SAC, it's so fun. The environment's just right there. The crowd is right on top of the game. And so just that intimate setting is kind of tricky for teams to come in and play against. But I think, honestly, they're 2 solid teams. We just need to kind of come in and take care of the ball on our end. We need to take care of our side, limit our unforced errors, and just play Dixie volleyball.
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to be at least both of those games, just for the atmosphere. Cheer you guys on,
Awesome.
Coach Felder.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for having me.
When we come back from the break, we discuss football's past game against Fort Lewis and their upcoming game against New Mexico Highlands, as well as an update on men and women's soccer. So don't go away.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
There it is. Keep going with it. Leo.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life. Is that you? That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things. I want your job. I want you to have my job.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Back up the pass, he's gonna score! 22-yard touchdown!
Women's soccer will open their first conference games of the season at home against in-state rival Westminster College. Women's soccer coming to the matchup with a 2-1-1 record, previously drawing a tie against Concordia Irvine with a final score of 2-2. Westminster College coming to this matchup with a 3-0-1 record, previously defeating Bentley University by a final score of 2-0. The game will take place on Sunday, September 22nd at Trailblazer Stadium at 1:30 p.m. Men's soccer will also open up its first 2 conference games of the season against Westminster College and MSU Denver. The Trailblazers coming to these matchups with a record of 1-2-1, previously drawing against Texas A&M International with the final score of 1-1. Westminster College coming to the matchup with a 2-2 record, previously losing to Eastern New Mexico by a final score of 1-2. MSU Denver also coming to the matchup with a 2-2 record, previously losing to Chaminade, Hawaii by a final score of 2-3. The DSU men's soccer team will play Westminster College tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. and MSU Denver on Sunday at 11 a.m. at Trailblazer Stadium. Men's golf will have their first match of the season at St. Martin's Invitational on Friday, September 20th and Saturday, September 21st at DuPont, Washington. Both men's and women's cross-country teams placed in 3rd place at the Brigham Young University Autumn Classic race. Freshman's runner Kyler Miller set the pace for the men's squad, and Miller finished the race in 20th place with a time of 22 minutes 30 seconds. Junior women's cross-country runner Billy Hatch led the way for the women's squad and finished the race in 16th place with a time of 18 minutes 38 seconds, marking the fastest time for any DSU women's cross-country runner at the BYU Autumn Classic. Way to go, Billy. Both cross-country teams will line up for the race at the Sacramento Capital Cross Challenge race at Sacramento, California. The Dixie State University football team defeated Fort Lewis for its first win of the season. DSU was down 0-14 with 126 yards of total offense going to halftime. The Trailblazers came out of halftime swinging and put up 311 yards of offense in the second half. Redshirt sophomore Cody Wilstead shared the love of the ball with his receivers for 327 yards and 3 touchdowns. Defensively, DSU held Fort Lewis to only under 5 yards of offense in the second half of the game. Sophomore defensive back Samoti Lokotui had success getting to the backfield of Fort Lewis with 3 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. The final score of the game was 23-14, and its win for the Trailblazers gives football head coach Paul Pearson his first win as DSU head coach. Next game for the DSU football team will be away against New Mexico Highlands on Saturday, September 21st at 1 p.m.
So obviously we're really excited about that win. What do you think the difference was between the first game and this game, that game-winning difference?
I believe the communication on the offensive line allowed time for the quarterback to really air out the ball. Obviously with all the stats, 311 yards, that's really impressive. And time of possession on the offense too, really, really better. And I feel like that's going to be carried for momentum for next game against New Mexico Highlands.
Yeah, it was the team and the coaching staff's first win, so hopefully they can keep it up this Saturday.
Yes, definitely.
And that's it for this week's edition of the Dixie Sun News at noon.
Catch us here next week, same time, same place.
Have a great week, Trailblazers.